Is the Colt Starting program strictly for horses who have never had a rider on their backs? I noticed Quentin runs the Mustang in the Colt Starting Series through the program, but not Bo from the Fundamentals or the off-track thoroughbred. How do I know if I need to run a horse through the Colt Starting round pinning exercises with a helper versus just doing the fundamentals and then hopping on?
Okay, this is a really good question. I see what the lady's asking. Here's a good general rule for you, okay? If the horse has had 10 rides or less in its life, go back to the Colt Starting videos and put him in the round pen, have a helper flag you around, just like we did with the Mustang, okay? But if the horse has had typically more than 10 rides, typically I'll just start him in the fundamental level of the method and go from there. But I will have a little bit of a caution to you in this regard, okay? I trained literally hundreds of horses in Australia that came in with problems, okay? And I trained hundreds that were just colts to start. I pretty much treated them all the same. I always went back and assumed they'd never been ridden. Just like in our academy training program now, people send us horses from all over the country to go through the fundamental level of my method at the ranch in Arkansas. I told the girls the quickest way to get hurt on a horse is believe the owner. Always go back, even if it's been ridden. 10-year-old gelding, go back and pretend it's never been started under saddle. You know why I tell the girls to do that? Because they won't skip any steps. They'll always make sure they lift up every rock and look under every rock. Where you get your ass bucked off is skipping steps or assuming something's going to be in good shape. So my first part of the answer is correct. As a general rule, over 10 rides, you can just start with fundamentals. Under 10 rides, go back to Colt Starting. But me personally, what I tell my students and the theory I follow for ourselves is always go back and act like they've never been ridden. Even if they have been ridden, by going back to the round pen and acting like they've never been ridden, you'll progress very quickly. It's not like you'll stay in there, 5 days. You'll be out of the round pen in a day or two and in the arena, and you'll progress very quickly. But it just makes you double check there's no bad foundation that needs to be exposed. So I hope that helps you.
Like what you see? Then get the app, join the club, and watch it all. Anytime, anywhere, on any device. Experience the mobile method today.